Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us tonight on our What is Coaching Glimpse, a little sneak peek into what do we do as coaching? What does this business look like? What is it that you're seeing from the outside looking in on social media? We're going to talk all the things. So we're going to talk about money. We're going to talk about what we actually do. We're going to talk about what do coaches on our team? What does the training look like? If you were to come on board, how are we going to take you through? What is our mentorship that we're always talking about? What does that actually entail? Do you have time for this business? And is this a good fit for you? So we are going to share a screen. We're going to open up a presentation and go through some things super informal. You have the opportunity to ask questions at any time, or you can always ask them at the end as well. We'll leave time for questions at the end as well. So let's go ahead and get started. My name is Jessica Warren. This is Raquel McAfee. We co-founded Team VIP back in 2015. Very end of 2014 is when Raquel signed up. I signed up about 2 weeks later in January, and about 5 minutes after that, we decided Team VIP is a thing, and we are going to do this full force. Who are we? We are a team of coaches. We are partnered with Team Beachbody, which is the top at-home health and fitness company in the entire world. You've probably heard of it a lot more as of late, but this company has been around for well over a decade, and it's been a really strong network marketing company from the very beginning. But not only that, we are also a group of incredible women who are partnering with Beachbody. So while we do work and partner under the company of Beachbody, we are our own independent bosses. So we do not answer to a specific boss. We all run our businesses independently, and you'll see that as soon as you see anything on our team, you are an independent Beachbody coach, which means this is part of who you are. This is part of a business that you're building and part of a brand that you're building. Our specific team, Team VIP, we have a mission. Through our partnership with Beachbody and the platform of health and fitness, our goal is to create an impact, an income, and a legacy for our families. And as we go through this presentation, you'll see that means something different to everybody. A legacy is something different to all of us. For some of us, a legacy for our family is meaning we want to get ourselves straight. We want to get our mindset right, our health and fitness straight. We want to get our emotional self correct. And if we do that, that's going to ripple down to our children. What happens in the generations above you makes a difference. So a lot of us are in here, we're breaking old patterns. Maybe we've got obesity in our family. We've got a history of health issues. We're breaking that boundary, and we're setting a new legacy for our family of health and wellness. Some of us are also adding in a legacy of wealth. The money that you can pull in with an income like this, where the opportunity is absolutely endless, gives us the chance to live, give, and save without restriction. And that is such a huge blessing. And for most of us, one that we never thought would be possible in our chosen path, so to speak, which we'll dive in a little bit more. So as we go in, I just want you to think about where you are now and what legacy you can see yourself leaving, what impact you want to make on the world, and what do you want your financial income to look like attached to the career and the passion of your choice. As you look at this photo, this is from one of our team events that we did about this time last year, and you're seeing stay-at-home moms, you're seeing teachers, you're seeing husbands, wives, financial analysts, veterinarians, nurses, lawyers, professors. We literally come from every background you could possibly imagine. We have every personality style you could possibly imagine. We have extroverts, we have introverts, and everywhere in between. It's not about where you came from, it's about the vision you have for where you're going. And that's what we want to start this off with as we're going through. Think about that. Don't think about where you've been. Don't think about where you're at now. Think about where you see yourself a year from now, 5 years from now, 20 years from now. Okay, so let's kind of dive in and get rolling.
All right. Well, welcome everybody. My name is Raquel McAfee. And before I go into what it is we actually do as coaches, I want to let you in on a little bit of who I am and where I was. Like she said, it's about where you're going. But before that, I want to take you back to where I started. So this starts back to 2014. So I've been a coach for about 5.5 years now. And I was coming off of what I consider to be my hardest year of life. 2014, I gave birth to my twins. My daughter was 2.5 at the time. I was working full time. And it was kind of like the perfect storm that landed me at this opportunity. So like I said, I was working full time. I was trying to figure out how to balance motherhood with 3 small babies, how to balance being a great wife, and also having a career. I worked in the college university setting as an educator. I loved what I did. I loved my job, but I kind of hit the income ceiling of what I could earn. And I was getting to the point, my husband and I, where we were both educated. We have our degrees, we have our master's degrees, but money was tight. We had 3 kids in daycare, and if you've ever paid for daycare, those costs are astronomical. And we also had 2 young boys in diapers. So, like I said, money was tight financially. We were barely making it. We were getting by, but we weren't getting ahead. And honestly, we were like one catastrophe, one car repair away from really being in a really hard financial place, to the point where it stressed me out. At night, I would stress. It would be like a weight on my chest of like, what are we going to do? And there were times, I got paid at the first of the month. There was more month than money. And I would go to the grocery store and I would have to charge, the diapers or some of the groceries until we got paid on the first and I could maybe pay myself back. And it was just this hamster wheel of life where I felt like I was working so hard. I loved my career, but I was dropping my kids off at daycare for 8.5 hours a day just to go make just enough money. Then on the weekends when I was home with my family, I was trying to do all the errands of cleaning house and doing laundry and getting the groceries done. And I would get to Sunday evening and be like, did I even enjoy my family? And I was just on this hamster wheel, and I kept thinking, this is not the way my life is supposed to be. This is not how I envisioned myself to be at 30 years old, barely making enough, not even being able to afford a family vacation without having to charge it. So I started looking into different ways to earn income online. I'll be honest, I tried 3 different at-home businesses prior to stumbling across Beachbody. And I wasn't successful in those other ones, and mainly because I didn't go all in. Not that there's anything wrong in other home businesses. They're great. They're wonderful. But with Beachbody, it has become my lifestyle. It transformed my health from the inside out. And when you fall in love with something, you can't help but want to share that. So I was really looking for an income opportunity, and I said, okay, I'm going to try this. We're going to go all in. I'm going to go all in on this opportunity, and we're going to see where it goes. My initial goal was to help supplement daycare and diapers. If I could make just an extra $500 a month, that would give us breathing room in our finances, and that was an ultimate goal. Towards the end of this presentation, I'm going to show you my income progression and how it's offered us some more freedom along the way. But initially, I was like, if I can just bring in some extra income, it will help so much and alleviate that stress. But anyways, enough about me. Let's get to what is it that we actually do as coaches? Because you see us on social media, you see us working out, but what is the day-to-day of what we do? First and foremost, our job as coaches is to focus on becoming our very best self. Our top priority is our own personal health and fitness journey. So we are committed to personal growth through the fitness that we do, through our nutrition program, our simple nutrition that has completely transformed myself and my family, and our overall emotional well-being. I'll be honest, sometimes you see coaches, or for me, when I was looking at this opportunity, I saw coaches online and they were very happy and energetic and just full of life. And I was not that way. I just told you, okay, it was coming off of the hardest year of my life. And from the outside looking in, these people, these coaches were so happy, almost annoyingly so, that I didn't understand how somebody could be that excited about life. Until I came into the community, I started doing these workouts where I felt good in the comfort of my home. I started fueling up with incredible nutrition, and I started filling my mind with positivity and got connected to an incredible group of women. And you can't help but shine when you start transforming. Your light does shine out. So I realize now, I'm like, I got it. But from the outside looking in, I was like, there's no way those coaches are that happy, until you get in and you actually get to experience it firsthand. The second part of what we do as coaches, as I'm sure you've seen on social media, is we share our journey and what we genuinely love. So I think what makes this different from other at-home businesses, the ones that I had tried before, is that it is a lifestyle. And you are going to get to see me work out at home with my kids downstairs, my dog is barking. You can hear them right now. You're going to see the foods that I eat. I'm truly sharing things I love. I'm a mom of 3, and at 36, I look better now than I did at 26 prior to having kids. So when I'm sharing my journey and sharing what the tools and the resources that I'm using to look and feel great, it naturally invites people in to say, you look great. What are you doing? And that's when I get to share with them, actually, I'm doing this home workout program. It's 4 days a week right now. It combines strength training and HIIT and abs, and I'm loving it. Is it something that you would like to try? Again, I'm sharing genuinely the experiences that I've had and how it's transformed my life. And I'm inviting other people to join me, because when you find something that's amazing, you can't help but want to share that with others around you. So that's what we do. And the third part of what we do as coaches is we teach others how to do what we do. I call it the pay it forward mentality. I just told you, I've learned how to really get my body in the best shape after having 3 kids. And I go around and I teach other people how to do it too. We truly are transformation coaches. Jessica just had her 3rd baby, right? It would be terrible of me as one of her girlfriends to be like, good luck trying to get your body back. Meanwhile, I have the secrets of how to look and feel better and get your body back after having 3 kids, right? I share that with her, and I would teach her, here's what I did, here are the programs that I did, here's how I ate. It's going to change your life. And we also teach women how to build a business by sharing their fitness and health and wellness journey online as well. So again, we're continuing paying our success forward, both through health and fitness and through the business opportunity that can be absolutely life-changing at the same time. All right, Jess?
Okay, so we kind of have similar backgrounds. So when I started, I forgot to tell you about my story, so I'll tell you that now. I also started in 2015, and as you saw in that first image, all of the different women that come through here, and when you meet them on Team VIP, and when you see a few of them later on tonight when we highlight them and their stories, you're going to see yourself in their story. In somewhere, somehow during this presentation, you're going to see pieces of who you are, who you were, who you want to be. Grab onto those. For me, in 2015, I was a new mom. My first daughter, who's now 6, was about 8 months old. I was working full-time. I was running a health club at the time, so I was working probably 50 to 60 hours a week. I did not get a maternity leave after my first daughter. Like, legit, my boss, who was the owner of the health club, moved my office to my home, and I had my first baby alongside my home office, which was horrible. It was a really rough experience, and I had a very rough newborn life, the whole gamut. And then I had to pay somebody to come and watch my daughter so I could go back to work at 4 weeks postpartum, full time. So I was paying someone to stay home with my daughter, and my boss was telling me that I wasn't working enough. And then enter 8 months later, I still really wasn't feeling confident in my body. Raquel comes to me with this and it's like, I think this is our next business. Spoiler alert, we had done several businesses before this. We are serial entrepreneurs, or were prior to this, and we quit every single one. No kidding. So when she came to me with this idea, I was like, no, I do not have time for this BS right now. I don't have time. This is stupid. No, I was totally against it. But she kept pushing, kept pushing, kept pushing. And because she's my best friend, I was like, fine, I'm going to do this because you're my best friend and you're forcing me to. But here's the deal. We are going to go all in, and I will not stop until we're successful. There is no other option. And so we were committed from the very, very beginning. And I had no intention of ever leaving my full-time job. I loved it. I went to school for it. I got my master's degree to do it. And I really loved it. But there became a point about a year into coaching where it just wasn't fun anymore. I hated going to work because I felt like when I was at work, I was paying someone to be with my baby. And when I was at home, I was stressed out about problems that were happening at work. I was on call all the time, and my boss was telling me that I wasn't working enough. And one day it just got to be too much. And because I was already building this business, I had the opportunity to go in the next day and quit. No, I had not matched my full-time income yet, but I would get there. But I did have a vision, and I did have a plan B. And that's what this gave me. It gave me the option to leave when in another world I would have been forced to stay. When I had that conversation, I was already pregnant with my second child, but he didn't know it yet. So I might have quit based on hormones, but also on this plan B. I came in the next day and said, you know what, you need to find another manager. I'm no longer happy in this position. And it was the easiest decision I had ever made because I was that confident in this business and I was that happy in this direction. So if you think of this now as nothing else but a plan B, as another option of another way out down the road, that's what it was for me. And it's become so much more along the way. And I know you're like I was, because I was a naysayer when I first started. I said a big fat no. You're thinking, this sounds fabulous, but I don't have a big social media presence I did not either. I was never on social media before I started coaching. And I'm talking ever. You saw me get married. You saw me have a kid. Other than that, I was lurking in the background and I was just stalking people. That's all I was doing. I was a scroller, a troller, if you will. That's all I did on social media. But like I told you when Raquel and I started, I said, we're going to do this we're going in. So every single day since the day I became a coach, I have shown up on social media without fail, because that's what it took for this business to be successful. I could see it. I saw the vision. I said, okay, if that's what it takes, I'll do it. I was horrible at it. I had no people on social media. I didn't even have an Instagram, didn't even know what it was. But I was like, if that's what it takes, that's what I'll do. And we will teach you how to do it. Literally today at lunchtime, we led a new coach call for our training mentorship for our June coaches. What month are we in? June. And we literally talked about social media, how to do it, what works, what doesn't, what feels good, what doesn't, how to build a social media that feels authentic to you, because your job is not to be a salesy billboard. And I think that's where we get icky. We think we're going to come across and we're going to force people to buy things they don't want to buy, and we're going to feel like that weird person. You're not. If you came into this call, it probably wasn't because you felt icky or weird or spam. You probably felt some genuine connection with the coach that invited you. And that's what we're going to teach you to do, is just be who you already naturally are. You're not a fitness expert. You're not your goal weight. How are you going to be successful? You don't need any of those tools. Like I said in the very first slide, we have lawyers, we have veterinarians, we have nurses, we have teachers, we have stay-at-home moms, we have everything. You don't need to be a fitness expert. You're partnering with the top health and fitness company in the entire world. You don't need to be a fitness expert. They put millions and billions of dollars into all of that so that you don't have to know anything. All you have to do is share and help others reach it. That's it. They take care of the programming, the nutrition, the liability, the education. All you have to do is use it for yourself, feel good for yourself, and share that with other people. That's how you're successful. And nobody wants to follow somebody who's already perfect. Nobody wants to see somebody who's already at their goal weight. They want to watch a journey transform. Raquel and I, we were not like this when we first started. We were like up to our eyeballs in motherhood. We were exhausted. We were drowning in life. We didn't know what we were going to do. We have evolved more emotionally than we have weight loss wise, but we have evolved. And that's a journey that you've seen over social media throughout the last 5 years. We did not start where we wanted to be, or we never would have started in the first place. So don't feel like you need to be at your goal life in order to be successful. In fact, it's better if you aren't. You're not good at sales and you don't want to push things on your friends and family. Good, because that would be disgusting and I don't recommend it. And they will probably stop inviting you to family functions, and that would be sad for you. You can't go anyway right now because of COVID, but one day you might. So you don't want to be that weird person who tries to sell people things. But think about it like this. We live in a peer-to-peer world. You love buying things, especially right now. My online shopping habit is out of control. I swipe up on that Instagram all day long. Me and Amazon are besties. Like, we love to shop. We love instant gratification. And you know what we look for? Reviews. When I go on an Amazon site or I go on a swipe up from Instagram, what's the first thing I do? I look for reviews. And I see, ooh, that one has over 1,000 positive reviews. Freaking yes, I'll do that. That's what we are. We are a walking review. Every single day, we're reviewing the product. We would never sell something to somebody that we're not personally using every single day and sharing about. You're not getting a purse from us. You're not getting a vacuum from us. We are giving you a lifestyle that we live and breathe and truly, truly are super passionate about. Same thing with Target. You're not mad at Target because they put that dollar section up. One day we'll get to go back and see it again, and we'll scarf up all the things in the dollar section. You're not mad at them. You're thinking, thank you. I needed all 20 of those $3 items. How did you know that I needed that today? My basket is full. My heart is full. Thank you, Target. You're not mad at them. They served us up with what we wanted, and we were super excited to pay for it. That's what this is. People need and crave a happier, healthier life. We are serving it up for a platter. They are going to be more than grateful that you invited them to the opportunity of a lifetime. So don't ever feel like you're going to be salesy or pushy, because you won't be.
All right. And just to kind of branch off of what she said, a lot of what we do is we share on social media. And I know we've all seen those weird people online that are just become a walking, talking billboard of whatever network marketing business they're doing. I get it. I know because I made that mistake. Exhibit A, as you see on your left. I was a brand new baby coach. Bless my little heart. I didn't know better, right? That's why we share. We've made every mistake under the sun, and we're going to go into our mentorship for you. But we're not going to have you go out there and share in ways that are going to make you look silly. We're not going to let you do that. We've done it for ourselves, and we're going to teach you how to share in an authentic, genuine, and most importantly, classy way. We will not let you be a walking, talking billboard because, again, I am not Beachbody. I am Raquel McAfee, and I have more to offer. So here's an example of what not to do. Bless my heart, no training. Instead, what we would want you to do and what we will teach you to do is how to take a great picture, how to write a good caption, how to make something where people want to know what you're doing. On the left, it looks like I'm serving something on there for you to buy. What the heck is Shakeology? What is she trying to sell me? Versus, wow, these girls look happy, fun. What are they drinking in those cute little mason jars with the straws? I'm interested. Our goal is to create curiosity and not resistance. You know, Shakeology has changed my health from the inside out. My family drinks it all day. My kids have it. It has been a blessing in my life. Of course, I share and I want others to try it, but me sharing it like this isn't going to get people interested, right? So again, I just wanted to show you briefly, we won't let you look silly on social media because we've made every mistake under the sun, and we make sure that you don't do it too.
Okay, so when you come on board our team and you start your coach business, you're thinking, okay, so I say yes, I want to do this, but what does it mean? What does the mentorship look like that you keep talking about? Every month we start a new mentorship. And what that means is you're going to go into a group with other people who are at the same spot as you. They're starting brand new, just like you. And you guys are going to become besties. Get excited. And we are going to work with you day by day. Literally, we are in our new coach thread every single day talking out things. And you're also going to get step-by-step training on what to do and how to do it. Not in an overwhelming sense, but in a sense of you can't learn it all before you start. This is a take action and then learn business, a learn as you go, a move as you move business. And that's what we'll teach you to do. We're going to give you baby steps, baby chunks, and we're going to help you be successful. Our very first goal is to get your investment back. Your investment is just you buying your own products. I had somebody ask me today, and I was talking to someone, another woman who's in a network marketing business. She's been in it forever and ever and ever. And we just, we love to talk about it because we're in two very different network marketing businesses. Their business, you have like this sign-up fee, which is not a negative thing. You get nothing for it, like a gold star, nothing. And I'm like, what? But with this, your investment is in yourself. But our goal is to help you earn back that investment and get in the positive in your business as quickly as possible, most of the time within the first 2 weeks of you starting your business. Our next goal is to get you to the top 0.1% in your first 90 days. Raquel and I shot our little booties to the top 0.01% of the entire network in our first year of coaching because we were serious about this. We knew we could make it work, and we wanted to have a bomb-ass team. And that's exactly what we did, and we have stayed there ever since. 4 years running, we are the top of the company because we take it very seriously and we are passionate about what we do. We will teach you how to do that too. If you want to run, we're going to run with you. If you want to walk, if you kind of want to dabble in this business, that's totally fine too. We're going to go at your pace, but we just want you to understand that whatever you want out of this business, whether it's to make $500 a month, like Raquel started off wanting to do, or you're wanting to make 5 figures, we will help you get there. Whatever your goal is, we will help support you, push you, and have the training that you need to be successful in whatever area that you need.
All right, so now, like I said, I joined this business to earn an income. So I needed to know the nitty gritty, the money behind it. So we're going to be very forthright and share with you how we earn. And then we're going to take it a step further and show you some actual income progressions from women on our team that we personally mentor as well as ours. So how do we earn? We earn in a few ways. First and foremost is just retail or affiliate commission, meaning you sign up as a coach, you get a website where people get to order amazing products. I just shared with you, I'm doing a program. It's 4 days a week. It's amazing. It's my most favorite program. My husband loves it too. People ask me, Raquel, you look great. What are you doing? I share with them, hey, I'm doing this program. It's called Lift 4. It's awesome. Can I give you some information? Yes. They decide they want to do it. I send them a link to order, and guess what? I earn commission from what they order through me and through my link. we earn anywhere from 25 to 40% commission on anything people purchase through our website. That's awesome, because guess what? I also am a very avid shopper of Amazon, and I am continually buying things from there. People are asking me, "Oh, I love that shirt," or "Ooh, where did you get that lipstick?" or whatever the case may be, and I'm constantly sending them links to Amazon. Guess how much Amazon sends me? Zero. I'm basically an affiliate for Amazon, still waiting on them to pay me, but I earn nothing in return for sharing my true, honest opinion on the products I'm buying. That's what's so great about this. I'm sure you're sharing what you love. Why not get paid for it? That's how we earn one way. The second way, for those of us that want to take it a step further and we're like, you know what, having a passive residual income stream is important to me. I don't want to just be an affiliate. That's great, but I want to be able to earn some passive income where I have money coming in that I put up the work now and I continue to get paid on it every single week from there on out. So how do you do that? For coaches that want to build a passive income, we're going to teach you how to pay it forward and teach other women how to build a business. And so as you build a team of others who are actively, that's huge, helping people with the health and fitness, we earn team bonuses regarding our entire team's impact. So the goal of us as coaches, I'm not just trying to sign up warm bodies as people on my team. That literally does me no good. I'd rather just keep somebody as a customer. My job and why we're so invested in you in this business is because if I help you get great results and then turn around and teach you how to get other people great results and they do it too, the ripple effect of people helping people actively growing their business as a whole, Beachbody says, Raquel, I can see that you're helping your team be successful. You're mentoring them. They're getting great results. They're earning an income. Their people are turning around. I'm going to bonus you off of the success of your entire team. So again, that's why we don't just sign you up and say, good luck, figure it out. We are invested in your success because when you're successful, we're successful, everyone wins. I love that so much. That's one of my most favorite things about this business model. And the third way, for those of us that really want to take it a step further and want to really grow and rank advance and really become strong leaders for our team, as you continue to do that, and I mentor my next leader and they become leaders and then they mentor leaders, as you build that and you become different ranks, again, based on leadership, Beachbody does quarterly profit sharing. So they take all of the income that is made, let's say, what are we in? Q2 and Q2, and they split it up based on the top ranks of the company. Those bonuses range anywhere from $800 to tens of thousands of dollars, depending on what rank you are in the company. Again, not everybody shoots for those ranks, but we always want you to know what's possible because truly the income potential is limitless. Whereas in my previous job, I told you I had hit the income ceiling. I was 10 years into my career. I had my master's degree. I had every certification under the sun. And all I could really hope for was a 1% to 3% raise every single year if there was money in the budget. The great thing about this is that as I work harder in this business, I'm in control of how much I earn. And as somebody who's a control freak, I really, really like being able to have that control over what I do, how I grow, and how my income progresses. Like I said, we're going to show you some income progressions. Jessica and I will go back and forth. But first things first, I want to show you Paige. She is a mom of two. She's actually a stay-at-home mom. As you'll see on her transformation photo, she's lost 45 pounds. So she joined us with needing a transformation. She's been coaching for about a year, and she was just really looking for something purposeful outside of just motherhood, right? So as you can see, her first 2 months as a coach, she made $300. That's amazing. That's exciting. She made back her investment and then some, which is great. That's ultimately our goal. And then her last 2 months, so the last 2 months that we have been at home in the middle of a pandemic, she brought home $1,137.30. That's incredible, especially as we're in this chaotic, crazy times. Having an additional stream of income is no longer a luxury, it is a necessity. And she's been able to help provide for her family during this time. And I'm just super proud of her. She's been a year in. Again, she's committed to her journey. She shares it authentically. She's got a bomb transformation, and she's sharing that and helping others with their transformation as well.
Okay, so this is Jackie, and when you join the team, you'll see, you can probably tell from her photos, she is a legit ray of sunshine straight out of heaven. Like, she is the most joyful, most sincere human you've ever met. If you know anything about the Enneagram, she's an Enneagram 2. She lives to serve, and she is an elementary music teacher. She has been coaching for 3 years. Her and her husband have collectively lost 50 pounds, but she started this to supplement her income. But I will tell you, Jackie, if you know her personally, she always wanted to just help. If you ask her why she coaches, she just says, I just want to help people. I just want to help people. I just want to help people. And the further that she got into her business, she realized that the best way that she could serve and help people was to help other people see the financial benefits as well as the transformational benefits. So you will see her income transformation is just as incredible as her physical transformation. And she's got a literal heart of gold. That's just to show you she has done this throughout teacher life. And anybody who's a teacher, you know, I hear nothing but how busy life is, especially as a music teacher. From sun up to sundown, you're there on the weekends, you're doing competitions, you're doing presentations. I get that that's busy. And if this girl can build this business with her work schedule and her husband's work schedule, she's also a mom. Anybody can. She's absolutely incredible. And she has so earned what she has achieved in this business.
Also, she just texted me, her and her husband have lost 85 pounds, which is equivalent to their 9-year-old son. So that's amazing that both her and her husband have gotten a transformation. And one last thing about her is she has no desire to leave her job. But as you can see, last month, she's matched her teaching salary. And who doesn't want to earn an additional full-time income, right? That's pretty incredible. Next up, we have Laura. She is pregnant. She has gone through this business being pregnant twice. She is about to have her second daughter in August. She is a self-proclaimed former yo-yo dieter. If there's a diet on the planet, she has done it. But she's lost 15 pounds and kept it off. That's huge for her because she would lose it, gain it, lose it, gain it. She has been able to maintain her progress. Actually, she's been coaching for 5 years. That's a mistake, 5 years. But she's a former account executive who, when pregnant with her first baby, decided, you know what? I've again given myself the option. I've built this business on the side before I had kids, and now I have the option to choose whether or not to continue working or to be a mom who is home with my baby. And that's the route that she took. I'm so excited for her. She's about to be a mom of two, and she's built an incredible business. As you can see, her income transformation, this is weekly. So we get paid weekly in coaching, started at $70 and then $500 and then a little over $1,000. And then this past June, I guess the first week in June, she made $1,400. So very, very exciting, just to show you what's possible in this business.
So this is actually a couple, and they run the business together. So we have a predominantly female team. Although we do have our token males and our token husbands, we have a lot of spouse coaches on our team, but they kind of hide in the background. You kind of see them supporting. They play more of the supportive role. You don't see them on social media as much on our team. However, Sarah and Ralph are a power duo. They are a power couple, and they are absolutely freaking precious. They have their son Nico, which you see there. She's a former nurse practitioner. He is a financial advisor. They both retired themselves to be stay-at-home parents. So they both stay home with their son. They work this business. They live in Florida. They've been coaching for 5 years. Ralph started, he was a little late to the party. He was like me, had to be drug along. He started really diving in 3 years ago, and now they build this business and they build their team together as a couple. So if you and your spouse, or you and your significant other, if that's something that fires you up and thinks about you, we always look to them as a great example. We love hanging out with them. They're the most genuine and passionate people, and they have grown such an incredible income over the last 5 years that they put into this business. Oh, hey, it's me. Okay, so if you don't know my story, I'm a mama of three. Just kidding. Okay, so this is my first transformation. You already know my story. I used to work as a general manager at a full service health club. I also had a part-time job teaching at the local university. So when I started coaching, that was actually pulling on my third job, because that's how cuckoo bird I am. I was able to retire from both of those jobs in 2018. Since 2018, I've only done coaching. And just so that you know, everybody's different in the coaching world. For me, I have never worked full-time hours coaching, ever. I've always worked part-time hours. When I started in 2015, my coaching business looked like 5 a.m. in the morning. And then when I would put my baby daughter down at night, I would work again until 9 or 10 o'clock at night every day. That's how I built my business the first couple of years. Now I work at home, but I also have my kids at home, and I also chase them. And when life is normal, I'm going to school functions and I'm volunteering at their school. I'm spending time with my grandparents. I'm spending time with my parents. So I still don't work this business full time because I didn't get into this to get another full-time job. I got into this because I wanted to create more freedom. So is there an opportunity to work more? Absolutely. But for me, I've always worked this business part-time. And when I say part-time, 20 hours a week-ish, give or take, depending on the week, depending on what's going on. Some weeks are a lot less. Last week I was at the beach all week. I didn't work. Some weeks I go a little harder just depending on what's going on, but an average of 20 hours a week for the last 5 years. And this is a progression monthly. So we've shown you some weekly progressions. This is a monthly progression. We're going to show you an annual progression so you can kind of see. We get paid every single Thursday, but you can build your business and you can really count on some consistency in your business, which is really nice. So I think a big question that people have when they come in is, because it's network marketing, does it depend on you having to sign up customers every single week? That's the purpose of the residual income piece that Raquel talked about. As you build and you stay consistent, you're going to be able to count on your income to grow and then max and then grow and then max and grow and then max. So really know that whatever you're wanting to do in this business is possible. Part-time, full-time, dabble, go all in.
All right, and then here is my yearly progression. Again, you know my story. I got into this business to help supplement with daycare and diapers. So 2015, my first full year as a coach. Just a little side story. In daycare cost, again, we had 3 kids in daycare. We were paying $30,000 a year in daycare for 3 kids. So earning an additional $20,000 was so helpful. It was so helpful, and it really was what I got into this business for. I never had any intention to leave my full-time job. I never really wanted to be a stay-at-home mom. I loved being a career. I love making my own money. That's important to me. But that was my first year. I brought an additional $20,000 home to help my family. In 2016, I brought in $48,000, and then 2017, I brought in $84,000. Now, I was still working those full time. Kids were still in daycare. I was still doing the whole thing. At the end of 2017, October, I got to the point where I was like, you know what? My kids are getting older. I don't want to be missing out on the moments anymore. I think it's time for me to step away from my career. And I had given myself, again, the option to choose. This is what this business is about, is giving you the option to choose when life circumstances change. I didn't see myself leaving, but life goes certain ways, and I had the opportunity to step away. In 2018, 4 years in, I passed that 6-figure mark. And then last year, I made 122. Why I want you to see this is that this is not a get rich quick business. It takes time. But the way I look at it, and the way I've always talked about it, is like, time is going to pass anyways. And I put in 4 years for a college degree. Then I went on for 2 years later to get my master's degree, right? And with the hopes of getting a job, I went into student loan debt, all to do that. That's what's cool about this business, is I didn't go into debt over it, and I was profitable, and it has paid me significantly out throughout every year. It didn't happen overnight. This has been a 5-year journey, but man, would I go back and do it again. My only regret is not starting sooner. Again, not everybody wants to go to this level. Maybe you just want to earn additional $500 a month or $1,000 a month. That would give you breathing room. That's cool. Start there. I told you, I started at wanting $500 a month, and that was it. But you never know where life is going to take you. As we've seen this year, literally none of us know what the future holds, but having options, having a plan B is everything, right? But again, Beachbody does not guarantee any level of success or income from this opportunity. It really, really, truly depends on your efforts, your skill, and your diligence. We will give you all the tools, all our resources. We will do our best to mentor you. But at the end of the day, it's on you. It's a job just like anything else. You've got to show up to it. And you've got to be willing to have that long-term vision, knowing it'll pay off, right? All right. The last thing is, what are the next steps to get you started?
Okay, so our first priority is getting started on your journey. The first thing you see in your coach training is focus on you. Are you doing what you need to do to get yourself right? You will get you plugged into our community, plugged into our challenge group, and make sure that you know, okay, let's figure out what works for you. What workout do we feel like matches your goals? What do we need to do for nutrition for you? What about mindset? Let's work on some personal development. You will hear us talk about personal development until we are blue in the face, because mindset is everything. We literally operate from the top down in this business. We got to get our head straight or nothing else matters. And then we'll roll into your coach training. So you have the option to do a coach starter package. Some of you may be coming in and you're already a client. You've already done a challenge group with us. You've had great results. You're loving the products and you're like, man, I love this. I want to turn this into a business, or I just want to do this so I can help other women feel as good as I'm doing. Awesome. We'll get you set up. We'll get you transitioned from a client to a coach. Maybe you're brand new. Raquel and I came into this brand new. We started coaching at the same time we started our health and fitness journey. We were like, hey, we'll do it at the same time. I literally became a coach. I got all my friends to do it with me, and away my business went. And that's what we love doing with people as well. You'll get your coach starter package all in one bundle, just like we did. You'll get full access to every single workout that Beachbody On Demand offers, which is over thousands of workouts for you. You'll get that access for an entire year. You'll also get your first month of nutritional supplements, and we'll figure out which nutritional supplements best match you and your goals right now, but you'll get your first month of that so you can dive right in. Depending on which package you choose, it's about 160 to 250. However, our goal is to earn that back as soon as you get started. So our goal is to make sure that you put that investment into yourself, and then we earn that money back right away. But I always tell people, the very worst thing that could happen, you invest in yourself, you get your package, you become a coach, you get discounts on all of our products, everything that we offer, you get a great transformation, you feel incredible. If nothing else happens in your business except for that, you can call it a win. Very best case scenario, you get all of that and you earn an income by helping others do the exact same thing. So this is a zero risk investment. This is a win-win situation. You cannot lose. This has got to be the only business in the entire planet where you literally can't lose money. You can't. You will feel better from the inside out at the very, very least. And then what you're going to get from us, a coach welcome email, a first training email. Like I told you, we put all of our new coaches together at the beginning of the month. We'll get you started and you will become our little besties for the entire month. We talk to you every single day and we give you little goals every single day. And we take you through trainings just like this. And we talk about, okay, how do we do social media? Okay, what does it actually need to work? Because I see you on your social media talking about doing a work session, or I'm on my computer, or I'm working. What does that even mean? We will tell you exactly what to do in the time that you've given. Like I said, I've never worked this business more than part-time. I'm going to teach you how to do that too. When we first started, we were working in pockets of our day, early in the morning, late at night. We will teach you how to be efficient with the time that you have. So if you are at all saying, I don't have time for this, that is false. You do have time for this. We will teach you how to create it. I gave up Real Housewives, okay? If I can give up my Real Housewives for 2 years, you can do anything. And I will tell you, I came back to my Real Housewives. Nothing has changed. They're all still crazy. I still love them, but I was happy I took a little break so I could build this business. So just know, I promise you have time. We will take care of you.
All right, so now we just want to open up. If you have any questions whatsoever, we are open books. We want to share what we've shared, what this business is all about, what it's done for us, how it's been a blessing, but we're open for questions. If you have any, you can put them in the chat or you can unmute yourself and ask it right now.
So many.
Or no.
That's okay. So if you don't have questions, or if you have them later, you're more than welcome to reach out to the coach that invited you to the call, or you can reach out and ask us anything that you need to via chat. But just know this: If you're on this call tonight, if you felt drawn to come onto this, maybe you've been watching the coach and invited you for a while, and something about it is just intriguing you, and something about it keeps pulling you in. Listen to that something. That gut feeling is there for a reason. It would not be there if something wasn't pushing you because this was your purpose or this was guiding you to your future purpose. Use this as a tool. Use this as a sign to open up your opportunity. Maybe it just pulls you into a positive community of women who legit will become your family. When you come into Team VIP, you are our family for life. We will never let you go. We will attack you with love, for real. But maybe there's something more. Maybe there's a business hiding under there. Maybe there's a transformation hiding under there. Maybe your best self is on the other side of this opportunity. There's a reason that you were called to come to this. And we just ask for you to listen to that. And we ask you to be open. We're super open. You can ask us anything. We will tell you the honest to God truth. We have made every mistake. We weren't kidding. But we are growing every day, and we continue to grow and build. We love this business. And honestly, 5 years in, we're just getting started. We're just getting started with this team and this impact and this legacy that we're building. And we would love, love, love to work with you as well. So let me be the first to welcome you to Team VIP, and anything that you need, we're here for you.
All right. Thank y'all so much for spending your evening with us. Have a great night. Bye, guys.